Good afternoon everybody, this is Alex from Jackson Property and this is your video tour of Brandon Villa. So this property is located on the road into Leintwardine, so just outside Adforton and Wigmore and on your way to Leintwardine, and this property stands alone. And I'm just coming from the back of the garden just to give you a bit of perspective in terms of what we're looking at. So I think it would be fair to say, and I'll say this at the start, this is what we as estate agents would call a doer-upper, and it is very much that. However, it is priced accordingly and could be, if you wanted to sink some money into this property and you had the appetite to do so, it could be an absolute stunner. I'm just panning around and showing you some of the views you've got from this rear garden. It really is a lovely spot, particularly on a day like this. So we've got a pretty modern looking oil tank, which gives you a good clue that we've got oil fired central heating here. And this is the back of the property, so you can see straight away you've got the outside boiler there. And we are going to walk round to the front, and I'll take you in the front door. It just gives you some better perspective. So to be fair, this area here would be an area you'd want to have some seating just through those trees. You've got an absolutely stunning view. So around to the front, you've got the front garden, if you like, a gate there which you probably wouldn't use, and here we've got the front door. I'll show you the parking situation shortly. So into the property. Now whilst this is definitely, as I say, a doer-upper and there's lots to do, and I'll sort of make mention of it as we go around, some of the original character features are really nice. So reception room with window to the front. Old fireplace there. And a big radiator. I've already said it's all fired central heating, so it's a lovely floor, this tiled floor. And then fairly consistent with this type and age of property, you've got a further reception room. There's definitely been some work done to that ceiling there, which is good. So the two front reception rooms, you've got a couple of wide steps down into, so this large kitchen area, multiple windows, and then I'm stood, I mean this would be, what would you call this? Could be a utility area, could be a boot room. There's a further door through here. That would probably be your utility area. You can see the electrics, etc. up there. And there is another door outside. But you could configure this however you wanted. And this kitchen is a good size. And you've got a view of that nice sized rear garden. Love the quarry tiles as well. Now you can see this property needs some work. But it is it's got huge potential. So let's have a little look upstairs. So upstairs we have a nice big landing, 5 bedrooms and a bathroom. So probably the worst that you're going to see in this property is that issue with the roof. Let me just pan round. So we've got bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom, separate toilet, and the toilet is separate. No, I thought there's another one there. Got 2 toilets, separate toilet, but a toilet in here, bath, sink in the recess there, a further bedroom, and then a couple of steps up to a further bedroom. So again, you can see in need of some TLC, shall we say. Now, because of the condition, as agents, we suspect that it would be very difficult to secure a mortgage. There would be little point in having a survey. Toilet in there. And because of that fact, we would be looking for cash buyers only. So somebody who can see the potential and would like to turn it into something very special, which it could be. Or maybe an investor who has the wherewithal to sort it out and maybe make some money. But I'm very keen to outline at the outset, this is not for the faint-hearted. It needs work. And you can hopefully, you get that from the video tour. So, that's the main body of the house. We're going to have a little look outside. So if we go back out the front door, I'm going to go the other way around. You can see it's quite a big frontage. And then we've got a parking area. I think that's my car there. Now this is, I'll just open this door and try not to fall over. Like a wood store, but you could do something with that. It's quite a big space, bins in there, etc. And then you've got this door here, which leads you through to the back of the kitchen. And that door that you see, that door there, it comes from the kitchen. So we've got this area here, which again would need some sorting out. And this forms part, I'm just going to walk back out here. This forms part of the garage block, if you like. So you've got an open fronted garage here and the other side. So quite a big garage. And you've got this room tagged on the back. This one here, just tagged on the back. I mean, you could do anything with that. It could be an annex. Okay, so just back out to the garden, and you won't be able to see from here, but that is also a stunning view. So this wall here forms the end of the garage, and there is just through here a little gate. I'm not going to walk through there. There's some good space up there as well. So that's been your tour of Brandon Villa. Great location, huge potential, and something that if you've got the appetite and the funds at what is a really, really competitive price for this type of property, then you need to come and have a look. Please phone the office. It's coming on with our Leicester office shortly. And if you want to have a viewing and you think it might be for you, please get in touch.